Okay, Whitney, so we're going to try this out. You will notice that I found a website that has um, virtual manipulatives for base blocks. You can change the different bases. The website is up here, nlvm.usu.edu/en/nav/category _G_2_T_1.html. So if you go there, then you'll click here on this base 10 blocks. And I had to do an update on my computer for this Java to work, so you might have to update something. So number 3 says, suppose you are playing a base 5 trade-up game in which the number of unit pieces you collect on each turn is the number of dots facing up on a roll of 3 dice, and the winner is the first person to obtain 2 long flats. If you look on page 135 in your book, you will see that 2 long flats is equal to 5 flats in base 5. So it's kind of, if it forms a cube like this here, this forms a cube, that is a long flat. So we can use this program to help us with this base 10. The first thing on A is, what is the fewest number of turns in which the game could be won? And we discussed last week that if you roll a dice, it has 1 through 6 dots. And if you have 3 dice and you roll 6 dots each time, that would be 18 units. So if you look at this little calculator, I'm going to change it. I'm going to push the arrow down and change it to base 5. And then if we have 6 dots on 3 dice, that would be 18. 3 times 18. So I'm going to put 18 units in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Now this program is kind of cool because if you then lasso around 5, like I'm doing there, it makes the units into a base 5 long. Now I'm going to move that long over here. I notice that I have a group of 5 I can make, if I can lasso it, maybe not. I can make there maybe. I'm going to have to move one up here. So I'm going to make another long. Okay. And I'm going to make one more long. I'm going to move some up here, and that gives me 5 more. Move this guy. Okay, so now I have 3 longs, and I have 1, 2, 3 units left over. That is if you were to roll one time, that is one roll in that game. We need to figure out how many rolls it will take to get here. We want 2 cubes or 2 long flats. So you have to figure out, with one roll, you have this many. If I were to have 3 more longs, 1, 2, 3, and 3 more flats, or 3 more units, 1, 2, 3, that's roll number 2. But you'll notice too, now that I have 5 of these longs, I can group them into a flat. And now I have 5 more cubes, so I can group them and move them over there. So after 2 rolls, I have a flat, 2 longs, and 1 left over. So now remember your roll, if it's your best roll ever, it's 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. So that would be after 3 rolls, and we can combine these again, and I have another long, or another flat, sorry. So that's after 3 rolls. I'm going to keep doing this until I get them. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That is after 4 rolls. and I can combine these. So after 4 rolls, I have 2 flats, 4 longs, and 2 units. Okay, now we're going to do 5 rolls. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So this is my 5th roll. I'm going to have, I don't think it'll let me group that one, but I'm going to group this because it gives me another flat. This is 5 rolls, and I'm going to have another one. So after 5 rolls, I have 3 flats and 3 longs. Okay, so if after 5 rolls, I know that I have 3 flats and 3 longs, I can say that after 5 more rolls, I'm going to have 3 more flats, 1, 2, 3, and 3 more longs, 1, 2, 3. I don't have to keep doing the individual flats and longs and rolls because 10 is just twice 5, so you know that it would be 3 and 3 again. So now I can lasso these if I can get them together. I'm going to move this guy. I don't know. Oh, there it went. So now I have, after 10 rolls, I have a long, what do they call that? A long flat, and I have 5 here that I have to put together, and I have 2 flats and a long left over. Remember, my goal is to have 2 of these over here. So I'm still not quite there, but I know where I'm at after 10. So I'm going, now that I'm pretty close, I'm going to go again, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So that's after 11 rolls. And I don't have anything that I can join yet, so I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That is 12 rolls. I have something I can join here. I'm going to put those. So now I have 3 flats, and I can join these little guys. Oh, that's not going to work. And make a long. Okay. And now I'm not quite there, so I'm going to do a 13th roll. Again, that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. If it's our best roll ever of 3 6s. And I can join these guys. I have 1 more here. I can join this. Oh, I'm going to bring him I'm going to bring him down here. Oh, I don't have 5. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So that was after 13. So I'm going to do a 14th because I still don't have enough to make this long flat. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You can see I'm getting very close though. And I'm going to group these to make a long and 1 more long. Now I have 5 longs. So this is after 14 rolls. And now that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flats, remember in base 5, 5 flats make up a long flat. So I'm going to join that, and that is our goal. So if you remember, it took 14 rolls of 3 6s to get to a to 2 long flats.